Emily had just moved into an apartment in a quiet suburban neighborhood in California. She was excited about starting her new life here. The area was peaceful, and the neighbors seemed friendly. But there was one strange thing, something unsettling about the man who lived next door. The man never showed himself. During the day, his apartment was silent, but at night, the sound of footsteps echoed through the walls. It was as if he was hiding inside, avoiding the gaze of anyone who might see him. One night, Emily woke up in the middle of the night to a strange scraping noise outside. Nervously, she peeked through the curtain and saw the man writing something on the wall. His movements were unnaturally slow, and he was holding a red spray can. Emily's heart began to pound. The next morning, when she stepped outside, she saw the words "I'm watching" scrawled in bold red letters on the wall. She immediately called the police, but they dismissed it as just a prank. Though she tried to resume her normal life, the anxiety lingered. A few days later, the strange noises returned, this time, closer, right outside her bedroom window. Emily grabbed her phone and started recording as she cautiously opened the curtain a crack. There stood the man, a disturbing smile stretched across his face, his eyes unnaturally wide. Slowly, he began to spray paint the words, "I am right next to you." Emily's body froze with fear. Trembling, she called the police again, but by the time they arrived, the man had vanished. Emily, terrified, asked the building manager to install additional locks. Yet, even that didn't bring her peace. Doubt and fear twisted within her mind. For the next few weeks, nothing happened. Gradually, Emily started to feel a bit more at ease and decided to invite a friend over for dinner. That night, after her friend left, Emily noticed something stuck to her front door. A small piece of paper reading, "I am watching you," written in red ink. A chill ran down her spine. She decided to take refuge at her friend's house. On her first night there, she finally felt a sense of calm as she drifted off to sleep. But in the middle of the night, her phone buzzed. It was a notification from the security camera at her apartment. Hesitantly, she checked the screen, only to see the man standing in front of her door, staring directly at the camera with a chilling smile. After a moment, he stuck something to the door and slowly disappeared from view. The next day, Emily returned to her apartment with the police and her friend. Once again, a piece of paper was stuck to her door, this time reading, "I am right next to you." Emily was overwhelmed by fear and despair. Finally, the police took the situation seriously and began investigating the man's identity. But then, a shocking truth was revealed. The apartment next to hers had been vacant for several years. No one was supposed to be living there. Emily's mind went blank, unable to distinguish reality from hallucination. That night, Emily was once again awakened by a notification from her security camera. On the screen, she saw the man standing at her door again. His eyes stared through the camera, directly at her, with a twisted smile on his face. He left one final message: "You can't escape anymore." At that moment, Emily realized the chilling reality. This man wasn't just a neighbor. He was the embodiment of her deepest fears.